All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Hudson Library and Historical Society's live virtual streaming event with Riku Campo, the author of I Am Beauty. And I know we just showed that like teaser video for the book. So I'm really excited. This is going to be a really fun evening. My name is Polly Reynolds. I'm the head of Adult Services and Archives at the Hudson Library. I just want to mention a few upcoming events before we get started. As you probably know, the Hudson Library has a ton of amazing programs, all virtual. You can watch it from your home. Just next week, we have 3 authors alone. Monday, September 21st, W. Keith Campbell, PhD, one of the premier experts on narcissism, will be talking about his book, The New Science of Narcissism, Understanding One of the Greatest Psychological Challenges of Our Time. On Tuesday, September 22nd at 7 p.m., historian Richard Striner, author of Summoned to Glory, The Audacious Life of Abraham Lincoln. And then Wednesday, September 23rd, 7 p.m., Stephen Heyman, the author of The Planter of Modern Life, Louis Bromfield and Seeds of a Food Revolution. Louis Bromfield was a Pulitzer Prize winning novelist, and many of you Ohioans may know he returned to after writing his novels, returned to his birthplace in Mansfield, Ohio, and established Malabar Farm, which inspired the organic food movement. We just met with the author today, and he has a fabulous PowerPoint presentation. I think it'll be a really enjoyable event. You can register and view a list of all of our upcoming programs at hudsonlibrary.org. We'll also provide a link to that in our chat window. In terms of tonight's event, I'm going to be interviewing Riku, but I would, of course, love this to be an interactive event. I really want all of you who are attending to ask questions. I know many of you probably have a lot of questions about skincare and makeup, and we've got an expert for you. So if you would like to do so, down below, there's a Q&A in that control panel. And just go ahead and submit your question at any time. We only have an hour. We will do the best we can to get to the questions. If you are watching this on Facebook Live, you may also put that in your questions in the comments, and we will bring them over, and hopefully Riku will be able to answer. And of course, I do want to mention that Riku's book, I Am Beauty, can everyone see? And all behind him is available for purchase from Hudson Library's independent bookstore, or Hudson's local independent bookstore, The Learned Owl. Riku will sign book plates, which will be included in the purchased book. So if you're interested, there will be a link in the chat box for purchasing this beautiful book. I'm so thrilled to be here tonight with Riku Campo. He's a Finnish-born international skincare expert, makeup artist, and beauty editor at large who has worked as a cosmetic consultant since 1988 and has lived in the U.S. since 2003. His work has been featured in major fashion and beauty magazines, as well as ad campaigns for L'Oreal, Neiman Marcus, Saks Fifth Avenue, Smashbox, Guess, and others. And he has worked with some of Hollywood's most renowned models and actresses, including Cindy Crawford, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Anne Hathaway. Riku, welcome. We're so happy to have you here.
Oh, thank you so much for inviting me. I'm so thrilled and happy to be here. Even I don't see you there, but I know you're there. So thank you so much.
That's right. So you've been in this business for a long time, since 1988. How did you get started in the beauty field?
Well, I was a child actor in my hometown Rauma. It's a very small town in Western Finland. And I remember watching all the actors getting ready before they went to stage, putting their makeup and their wigs. And I was maybe 6 years old, and I was so thrilled and excited to see them, all the powders and makeup on the tables. And then when I was 18 years old, in 1988, it was time to decide what I would become. I was not interested in acting, but I was interested in doing makeups. And in that time, in 1988, there was not really a profession in Finland called makeup artist, but I wanted to become a makeup artist. And then I went to the only school in Finland, face art. And I remember after 3 months, I quit because I wanted to do my own makeups from Vaseline and eyeshadows and put them on the eyelids and on the cheeks. And my teachers, they were like, no, you can't do that. And I have that philosophy in my mind that there's no rules in makeup. You can do whatever you want. So I left. My parents were not very happy about that. But next day, I got hired by Stendhal Paris. It was that time one of the biggest skincare brand in Finland. Actually, they from France, but they were also in Finland. And I started to do makeups at department stores around Finland for women 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 plus. And that was my real makeup school, doing hundreds of women every week for 2 years. And that's how I learned how to do makeup.
Excellent. Wow. Child actor too. I had no idea. Are there videos out there that we can?
Luckily not. Yes, I had little parts. I was playing somebody's child or something. It wasn't nothing like Shakespeare or anything. Yeah.
Well, how fun. So I want to dive right into this book. It's focused on skincare and beauty for women 40 and over. What inspired you to write this book?
Well, I wanted to do a book for 40 plus women for a long time, but I believe the timing was not right. I wanted to, I showed my publisher the book idea 2.5 years ago, and I think that time already there were lots of models and celebrities that were the faces of the big cosmetic companies that were like 50, 60, 70 plus women. And it was kind of like the women movement, like a 40, 50 plus women's movement already then. And I was like, there's some maybe market for my kind of book, like a modern version of, more modern version of, 40, 50 plus women makeup book. And here we are. Yeah, and I wanted to show the readers that there are so many different kind of ways to do your makeup when you're over 40. It's not just one way to do a little liner and lip gloss. There are so many personalities that you are all different kind of women. And one of you don't want to just have a little lip gloss. One of you just love matte red lips and bold black eyeliner and eyelashes, or some of you just want to put just a little bit concealer and a blush. And that's why I have so many different styles of makeups in my book, and I want to show the world the different ways to do the makeup. And I have 16 women models in my book, and they are from 40 plus to 80 plus, and they are all here, and they all have a day look and evening look. So there's 2 different looks, and I always show in the book, let's say, for example, Coco. So this is all the women are first barefaced, there's no makeup. And then there's a little interview of each woman that you can actually a little bit learn about her, what she likes, what she doesn't like, and what is her personal style. And then we go quickly to the transformation. This is her day look. And Coco loves colors, so we did a lot of colors her. And then this is her evening look, and the step-by-step how to create this look. And in the end, you can actually see all the products I used. You can see all the colors. So it's easy to learn how to do these looks, and then you can go your department store, or you can go your local store and a beauty store and get these colors for yourself. And now it's a good time to try all kind of makeups, because a lot of people have more time now because of COVID-19, and just try different styles, and
Yeah.
you know, you can always wash it away if you don't like it.
Yeah, I love that idea. I think now is, we all, especially now more than ever, we all want to feel good. And
Yes.
so I think this is really great. And I know that like a lot of people that are here tonight really want to just get into those skincare and makeup specifics.
Yes.
So I hope you'll be able to talk about some of that.
Absolutely. Actually, and I just want to say that one of the reasons also I wanted to do this book is to inspire women, and also, lots of women, they feel invisible somehow, and I want to make, feel certain age women like feel good, and like be visible and go out there. And some women think, when I talk to lots of women, some women told me that oh, I can't wear like red lipstick in certain age when I'm over 60. Oh, I can't. Yes, you can. You like red lipstick, just wear it. That is your thing. So just be bold and go for it, girl.
Well, I love it because there is, in the back, I was really inspired by, and we'll talk about that in a little bit, but all those different looks that you have. And you have women who are doing a grunge look or even a natural look, or, I mean, and it's inspiring and they're beautiful. And I think everyone should try these things. So I
Yes,
love
yeah,
it.
and these looks were not like just created for makeovers. These looks are who they are. Like
Yes.
the grunge look was
Yes.
for Teresa, and she is the grunge woman. Or there's a rock and roll chick, and she is real rock and roll, Chrissy Hyde kind of woman, 56 years old. And there's a glamour queen, Sifan, who loves old, Hollywood movies. So we made her, and she loved the look for kind of Hitchcock woman for the 60s. So we kind of like make that modern look for her, and she loved it, and she felt the most glamorous, ever. So there's so many different ways to do.
Well, there you go. We all want to look glamorous and beautiful. So
Yes.
we have, I know what I'll do is I'll go through each, because at the beginning of your book, you have it divided up by, I guess, different areas. So it starts with skincare, and then you go to eyes and
Correct.
lips and things like that, and the different makeup. So I'll focus on the major points asking you questions, but I'm sure our audience has very specific questions. So,
Yes, of course, absolutely. Yes.
So, and of course, the most in-depth book is information is in the book. So, you have step-by-step ways of like doing these different things. And I know you'll show pictures and things like that.
Yeah,
So
there's a lots of pictures of the skincare and of the makeup. I mean, it's all very visual. And I interviewed for the skincare for dermatologists and estheticians, and so there's a lots of information that
yes, there is. Well, let's start with skincare. Speaking of
Okay,
dermatologists,
let's do that.
estheticians, because it's really the basis of everything. So women over 40, where do we start? What's our tips? What routines? I know there's like these 10-step processes. Where do we go?
Well, not really 10 steps. That is a little bit too much. I was like
I've seen
5 or
those.
4 steps. Yeah. I think women still wants to just have the, very compact, skincare routine. But you must follow the skincare routine throughout the year. So when we get older, women and men, our skin gets drier. Some women still, if you had an oily skin, you still might have the combination skin oil in the T area, that is the forehead, nose, chin, and cheeks. And but mostly, I would say most of the women, in my book as well, the skin was already dry. So the most important is to moisturize your skin. That is to get a good face serum and a good moisturizer. And of course, you have to wash your face twice a day. And I recommend to have a milk cleanser. Milk cleanser is much more better because it's more because lots of women's skin, when it gets drier, it also gets more sensitive. And you don't necessarily need the water on the milk cleanser. You just wash your face with the milk cleanser, and then you wipe it off with the cotton pads, and then you use toner. Lots of women don't wear toner. Like some women, they don't know what toner is. So I'm telling you, toner is a very important part of the skincare routine every day. So I like to spray once. You spray it on your skin after you cleanse your face with the milk cleanser. So what toner does, it balances your pH on your skin, it shrinks the pores, and it welcomes the rest of the skincare products on your face. The next one is face serum. Face serum is very important. I like to. I'm not a dermatologist, but I use these products to my models and celebrities and my clients. So any face serum, there are so many different face serums. A vitamin C based face serum is a very good one. And then, of course, the eye area cream. Lots of women don't wear eye area creams. Why there is an eye area cream is because if you put a regular day cream around your eyes, the molecules are so big, are bigger than eye area cream molecules. It just doesn't go inside your skin. So that's why it's important to have. There's so different kind of eye area creams. The gel ones that are good for puffiness, and then there are the cream ones that are good for deep the lines. And then there are like little rollers that you can actually put the eye area cream, and this is amazing. I don't know, amazing tool, because this relaxes the eye area and takes the puffiness away. This is a metal, and it's always cold. And what a good trick is to keep always your eye area cream and all your face creams in the fridge, so they are always cool, and it feels fantastic on the skin. And when you put the eye area cream, there's lots of different kind of eye area creams. Always use it your ring finger and go this way. Not that way, this way, from the inside, outside, and outside to the inside. And use a good amount eye area cream. Don't put like little drops here. Just really put like quite a lot, and just a little massage around your skin, eye area with your ring finger, and tap it. And then if you have, you can use this little roller that really is amazing, especially if you have tired and puffy eyes in the morning. Why this way? Because it is against the muscle, and it is also against the gravity.
I had no idea that there was so much involved in that.
There are also eye area patches that you can put in the morning. They are fantastic. And also in the airplane, well, we don't really travel that much now, but in the future, if you are a big traveler, you put those eye area patches like 1 hour before you land, and shadam, you like a Cinderella when you land.
Well, someone did ask, Susan wants to know, what do you do for dark circles under the eyes? Is that something that's skincare, or is that more of makeup?
Both.
Or is that help, all of this stuff?
Both, yes. Mostly, yes. So eye area cream are always good to have. I mean, it will lighten a little bit, but really it's a makeup in the end what does. So it depends on your skin color and your, what color of concealer and color corrector. Color corrector is very important. So I show you here, if you don't know what color corrector is, you put on a bare skin. This is for lighter skin. It's fantastic for darker. Hold on one second. This color is a good sort of peach color. This is great for the lighter skin. And then you have a darker skin, you go actually more brighter. It's actually more orange. Can you see that color? So this is color corrector. You put it, yeah, okay. So you put it with the brush. Don't use your fingers, it's COVID-19. So you use a little brush. This is synthetic nylon brush, and you just tap it exactly where it needed. Very little goes a long way. And then top of that, you put your concealer. And we all know what concealer is, right? So there are different colors of concealers. And then you choose your color of a concealer in the top of the color corrector, and blend it well, and then you put the tinted moisturizer or your lightweight foundation in the top, And then in the end, you have to powder it very lightly. You powder it very lightly. Otherwise, when you sweat, it starts to run. So the powder always keeps the makeup to stay in one place.
For the
And
concealer, I've heard that you go one shade lighter than the foundation. Is that true?
no, it depends. It depends. It depends of the skin tone, and it also sometimes if you wear a lot of sunscreen, your face is lighter, and your neck or your rest of your body. How to choose the foundation color? Can I answer that?
Yes, we were
Yes.
going to move on to
Yes.
foundation. Absolutely, please.
Exactly. So let's say you are not sure how to choose your foundation color. You are, you are trying it on your neck. You don't want any different color, differences between your neck and your face. Most of the time you wear, daytime, you wear anyway something that covers your arms, probably. And so we don't really see that. Summertime, of course, is different, but like now is fall and winter. So just always go around your neck color. And so you just try in the department stores, or you go to makeup artist, or there's a makeup artist at the department store. They can try the foundation on you. That's a very good idea. But if you just want to try it yourself, you put the foundation color on your neck, and you try this area. Does it blend well? If it's the same color here and in your face, then it's the right color. And always when you put the foundation, you apply the foundation, and you apply the foundation with the sponge, makeup sponge. And these are one-time use only. You can get this any supermarket, or you use a little brush or foundation brush. That is, let me see. It is somewhere here that I can find it now. It's a synthetic brush here. And then you just start like little strokes and always blend. Blend. This is the most important thing. This is that women does sometimes so-called mistake. They forgot to blend. This is important. Blend the foundation all the way here, or tinted moisturizer. Depends what you choose. And then you're ready. And you don't have to put lots of that. You put the makeup first on your face, and then you blend the rest of them on your neck. So there are no differences on your neck and face.
That's a great tip. I hadn't thought of that. Definitely don't think I do that.
Yes, and the next step is powder. So of course it depends on your skin color, what powder you use. Of course, the lighter skin, you use the lighter powder. And then the darker ones is always good to use the more orange, more a peach color powder. So I don't use powder puffs. That's a very old school way to put the powder. Like, okay, I take the puff and I powder my whole face. No. You want to use very little powder. And I like to use a little brush like this. And then I just show you, for example, under eyes for the concealers, you just tap it. Very little here. So you just use the powder exactly where it needed. Another good place to use the powder in the top of your tinted moisturizer or foundation is to put around the nose area. You don't want this to be too shiny. And also this right here. Another one is the forehead. And then, because you put also the concealer on your eyelids, and sometimes you put the color corrector on the eyelids as well. If your eyelids are too dark, you put the color corrector, concealer, and tinted moisturizer or foundation on your eyelid, and then you tap the powder in the top of all of that. Otherwise, the eyeshadow won't stay, but we go with eyeshadow later.
Excellent.
So that's a little,
okay. So we've got
lots of information for one question. Yes.
Well, I do have some questions about
They are all in the book. They are all in the book here. Yes.
Okay, excellent. In terms of brown spots on the face, best advice. Hyperpigmentation, we've got a lot about that. Melasma.
Yes, exactly. So here we go again. We're gonna go back to the color correctors. So color corrector is I would say the only way to get rid of that, without, of course, there are laser treatments and stuff like that, but with makeup, you use the color corrector, and again, you use the darker skin can use the orange color, and then the lighter skin go more a peach color, and then you put the concealer on the top, and again, tinted moisturizer, or you put the foundation on the top and powder it. Remember to blend it very well, because you don't want to see the color differences. So it's very important that you find the perfect match, your skin color matching foundation and concealer at top of the color corrector. Yes, and the best way to actually to cover those discoloration of skin is actually, I would prefer actually take your finger and just really like tap it right there. You get really in the skin, and then you just blend it. Yes, and then you put the top of that again the concealer and the foundation and the powder. Yes.
Okay. Oh gosh, we're like halfway through here. We got so much more to talk about. Let's.
I know, we're just in foundations.
We could do this.
Okay,
I know we could do this for hours. We're gonna have to have you back.
I mean, there is so much to tell. I know.
Yeah, I believe it.
And
so,
I give an amazing trick for all you women. When you think about that, your foundation maybe get too cakey or too dry, during the day, buy a little face mist. It's just a spray, and you spray during the day. And then you have a little makeup sponge, or you have a tissue paper, and you tap it, and it moisturizes the surface of the skin. And then you can maybe add a little bit more concealer after that. So it's like a fresh start for you.
Oh, I love it. I also feel like that would be really good, like when you're like done with your mask for the day and like.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yes, you are right. Exactly. Yes. We come later about the mask.
Excellent. Yes, I definitely want to get to that.
Yes. Yeah.
So you say in your book that blush is the one makeup product that will give you a lift and wake up your face. So let's talk blush.
Yes, we do.
So many different kinds too.
They're basically two different kind of blushes. They're a powder blush that looks like this. It's a powder format. It's a pressed powder format. We all know that. And then there is the cream blush that is 40-50 plus women's blush. So it's a cream blush that is much better to use on your skin, because the skin, as I told earlier, our skin women and men become much drier when we get older. So you put the cream blush top of your foundation, no powder, and that gives you that beautiful glow and that youthful glow, and it really like wakes up the whole skin. Because when we get older, also our colors get kind of fades away. And many times I've been asked, like, how do I know where to apply the blush? It's very easy. Let me take my glasses off. Now I can't see anything. But you have a synthetic blush brush, and you have the color on your hand, and you tap it. You smile, and you put it right in the highest point of your apples, right here, and blend well. I'm not going to make myself like a drag queen now, but I just show the technique how to put it, and that's how you do it. And if you need to blend more, you can use the makeup sponge to blend it more. But that's a very easy way to do it. But if your skin is still quite oily in the teeth zone, don't use the cream blush, because when the oil pushes out of the pores during the day, the cream blush doesn't stay. It fades away. So then, in that case, you will powder your top of the foundation or tinted moisturizer. You will powder the face, and you will use the powder format blush. And then there you have another brush. That's a good blush brush. And again, you smile, and just blend. I don't really like contour too much because contouring, when you contour your face when you're like 50, 60 plus, it actually kind of like gives too much heavy weight on your face. It brings everything down. Just concentrate on nice pink blush. Are you alabaster, very pale woman, or medium to very dark and ebony? Pink is good. Darker you are, you want to go brighter pink, like even fuchsia, magenta. And when you are lighter, you of course you go lighter pinks. Pink is always pretty. It's always beautiful. It always works.
Okay, so we can always do pink no matter the skin tone.
Pink is good. It's a very basic thing. Another one is peach color. But if you have a lot of yellow in your skin, you don't want to do peach. That's why the pink is always very safe.
Okay,
Yes.
we like safe.
Yes,
I did have somebody who did, you mentioned contouring. I know you said in your book that you don't recommend contouring.
well, I don't, especially not for the day makeup. For evening makeup, I did a couple of contouring in the evening makeup because I know there are women who loves the contouring. I show quickly in my book the contouring. So contouring is great for evening. So for example, here I did for Emmy, I put the contouring on your face. I don't know if you can see it. And then I put her day makeup, actually a little bit contouring as well under her cheeks, just to keep a little bit more dimension in her face. 3D, but I don't really like today's contouring is way too much. It's very theatrical. It looks like a stage makeup from Norma Desmond Sunset Boulevard. You don't want that. And especially on the it looks always beautiful in the front. But contouring it came from theater, from stage, and also from movies and for TV. It's not for everyday women I mean, you can, but you have to be very, very light-handed. Yes. And the
Okay.
contouring like your nose and your eyes, don't do it. Why you want to change something that you're not? Don't do it. It looks beautiful in the front. Somebody takes a picture, but when you turn around your profile, everybody see the contouring, and it's in my opinion, it is maybe not the most beautiful look. Yes.
Now that we're kind of talking products, I know I get so overwhelmed when I walk into a makeup store and choices. There's so much to choose
It's
from.
very confusing. Yes.
What do you recommend? I mean, maybe not brands, but just what to look for. And what products do you think are essential for the makeup?
For makeup. Okay, so it depends of you. Like, do you like to wear makeup? But how much you like to wear makeup. They are like, you're just looking for foundation. Yes, I would look for lightest, lightweight foundation. If you need to cover something, I love tinted moisturizers because they are, they don't cover anything, but they give a beautiful sheen of your skin and the beautiful dewy, youthful skin texture, the makeup texture. And then if you need to cover something, you just do it with concealer or color corrector, and then a little bit powder, and you're done. And that's very modern way. If you want something more coverage, you can take the lightweight foundation. It covers a little bit more. The most important, of course, is blending again. Eyeshadows, yes, of course, if you're looking for eyeshadows, the very basic colors for eyeshadows are, just, I use this palette a lot, so it looks kind of like used. So like very basic browns, taupe, darker browns, grays. That's a very good one to have. Of course, very basic ones. But then again, don't forget colors. Like you are deep, you have a little bit more a medium, deeper color skin. Go with colors, use colors. And of course, you can also use colors when you are fair. But let's say for deeper skin tones, it looks so beautiful when you use like greens or violet, or it doesn't always have to be, brown and dark gray. And at least you can try if you like it. And day makeup and evening makeup are two different makeups always. So, maybe you are not an eye girl at all. Maybe you just like to wear lipstick. And even COVID-19, you wear a mask, but you don't wear it all the time. So, and I don't know how in Ohio, but in California, you can have a dinners now outside, like there's a table 6 feet, apart. Maybe for dinner you put a nice lipstick, or it's a nice change to do your lips sometimes too.
Exactly. Well,
Yes.
you were just talking about eyeshadow, I'm wondering if you might want to talk a little bit about applying it, because we all know there's a lot. Like, do we
Yeah,
put it
eyeshadow is
all over? What do we do? And I know you talk
eyeshadow.
about that in your book.
Eyeshadow is it's
Tricky.
maybe the most not complicated, but it's difficult
Mhm.
because when you see um, picture in a beauty magazine or celebrity, oh, I like that eyeshadow and how it's done, but it maybe doesn't look in your, because all have different shapes of eyes, and also like so. But when we are 40, 50 plus, the most important, one of the most important product is an eye primer. You put the eye primer in the clean lids, and what it does, it really makes your eyeshadows to stay all day long. Also, your pencil eyeliner or your liquid eyeliner. So eye primer, remember, it's a very good product. So then we go next for the brushes. So before any eyeshadow, I want to talk about the brushes. So what you need is basically two different brushes. You need a smaller brush and a bigger brush. And what are these? In my book, I have all the brushes listed there, and you can actually, every woman who makes the makeup, I talk about the brushes number 1 to 10. So you can actually see, oh, she used this brush or that brush. So brushes are important. Two brushes enough. So you have a smaller brush when you apply the eyeshadow, then you have a bigger brush when you blend it. Blend. Everything is blending. You don't want to eyeshadow. You don't want the eyeshadow to look on your eyelid just like you just put it there and it's done. It looks more beautiful when it's blended. It looks more softer. And eyeshadow texture, I like it more matte eyeshadows for daytime. Matte format, because when it's matte, the eye, when the eyeshadow goes in the lines, it doesn't reflect light, and then the lines don't come out. If you wear more shimmery, the shimmer goes in the little lines, and it shows all your little lines, and it's not bad at all, but it's maybe more beautiful not to put too much shimmer. For evening, you can do a little bit shimmer on your eyelids, but I would also do the contouring in darker, and the contour comes here. In my book, I show all the contouring, how to contour your eyes. It makes your eyes bigger, and then you can, if you want, you can put the more shimmery ones, like this color, for example, in the middle.
Mm.
Open up the eyes for evening makeup. When you go in the restaurant, can we go? And or in the future when you have a parties or Christmas parties, holiday parties, you can put a little bit sheen there. Absolutely. So that's the basic things. And then of eyeshadows, yes. That's the basic things for the eyeshadows, yes. And the
Well, we'll
colors.
jump into. I have a question from Diane who wants to know all about eyebrows. What's the best way to do that?
Oh, we're gonna talk about 2 hours now. I love it. Okay, first of all, we are all born already with our eyebrow shapes. It's like it's genetic. Not everybody is born with perfect Elizabeth Taylor or Grace Kelly eyebrows. I mean, that is kind of old beauty school thinking. Like you must have like perfect eyebrows. Um, some of us, women and men, we are born more straight brows, or maybe your bone structure and the brows go more down, or maybe they go too high, and work what you got. You don't have to feel pressure to have the perfect Kim Kardashian or that celebrity eyebrows. The most important thing is with your eyebrows that you are cleaning with the tweezers. One second, I'm going to show you how to start with that. So the most important first is that you are always keep clean your eyebrows under the eyebrows, the brow bone. There are hair here. Use your tweezers and take them out. There are women who maybe block their eyebrows in the 60s and 70s very thin and they never grew back. You can always try, by the way, brow serums that, they how is it in English? It's called um, I think it's called lattice. I say her name now, and it is for the lashes growth, and you can also put in your eyebrows. Actually, they grow, thicker. But anyway, so how do you measure the brows? You can use a brush and you put it next to your nose. This is where the brows always start, and then you put middle of your iris, and this is the highest point of your brow. And then where it ends, it's a corner of your eye. Anything, all the hair, if it goes here, you pluck them out. That's a perfect, like the length of the brow. But the shape of the brow, if you don't have the arch, you don't need to start to like shave your brows half and make the beautiful Elizabeth Taylor arch brow. No, just whatever you got. Think about Brooke Shields. She has a very, very thick, brows. Or think about Whoopi Goldberg, for example. She has no brows at all, and that is her face and her beauty. So, of course, if you want to fill your brows, and it's very beautiful when you fill your brows, you use some matte eyeshadows. There are, of course, they are any color from taupe to light grays to and always choose the brow color with a professional. I would go actually to a department store or beauty supply store and try it before you buy it, so they can show it and which color is perfect for your brows. And then use a brow brush that is like this angle shape. And then you just start to fill your brows with your little strokes. And then you will have, where is that? A little brush, and you brush it. You always want to brush after you put the brow color, because it blends more in your brows. And you finish it with the brow gel. It's important. The brow gel is everything. You get those little hair all in place, and they stay there the whole day. You don't want any brows that stick out, or if they do, you will cut them. You have a little scissors, and this is very important to know actually with the brows. So when you are shaping your brows yourself, brush them upwards. You will see all the hair that are too long, and then just use the little scissors and you just cut the long hair out. Mostly that problem is from men. We men get like longer eyebrows and ear hair. Not for women. Luckily, you are lucky.
Yeah, you.
Yes, so that's a basic thing for eyebrows. There are also eyebrow gels that has a little bit color. So that's great when you have a little more gray in your eyebrows. You can use the tinted brow gel. That's fantastic to just get some color on your brows, and or you use the matte eyeshadow or or the pencil. The pencils are fantastic. There are so many pencils nowadays. You just roll it, and then again the same technique. You just start here and fill it with little strokes. And brush. And here comes the very good trick for you ladies. So when you are doing your brows and you can't really see very close, of course you have a little hand mirror. Don't use the what do you call this, magnifying mirror, because when you use that here, you only see your eyes so big, and when you go back to your mirror, like, oh, I put too much color. So use the normal one and just, very close. Then you can really see how it looks like, or with your glasses. It's the best one. The magnified glass is good maybe for eyeliner or for your lashes, but not for eyebrows.
You weren't kidding. You really do have a lot to say about eyebrows. Who knew?
Oh,
There's so much
yes.
about eyebrows.
Yes,
I had
yeah.
no idea.
Okay, well,
But
I
let's
hope that you learned something.
absolutely.
Yeah. I
We
wish
have
I could have a live model here. I would actually show everything. But, I try my best to show myself. And I can even see myself because I'm wearing, glasses. I'm -5, and I can even see myself there. But, you get the idea.
and you have beautiful, beautiful photographs in this book. So
Yes,
you
it
can
is. Yes,
really get
it is. And every woman in the book, every model, I do the brows, except Coco. We don't do the brows for her. But it's I have the whole brow chapter here. You can really see what you need and how to apply the brows and.
I learned about the brow shaver. That was new for me.
Oh, that's wonderful. With the Korean shavers, yes, they are fantastic. If you're not very good to plucking your brows, just use a shaver. You put a little bit the water on your skin, and then against the hair, just shave it very, very, very carefully.
Yeah,
Yes.
don't shave off your eyebrow.
Oh no. I mean, if I mean that's a look too.
We have some questions about lips. Sue asked, what can I do about lip lines?
Okay, so when we get older, women and men, our lips also get smaller. They kind of shrink smaller. So lip liner is a very important. They are a lip primer. Actually, you can use a lip primer. Because some of the women they get little lines, vertical lines here. So what does the lip primer do? It builds up kind of a wall around your lips, so the lipstick won't run. But I have an old school method for lipstick, and it's a lip liner. Line your lips. I'm not going to put lipstick on me, but you line your lips maybe 1 millimeter over your lip line. If your lips were fuller when you were like 10 years or 20 years ago, especially in the corners here, you make them a little tiny little bit bigger. That keeps the fullness of the lips. And it also will stop the lipstick bleeding going in the vertical lines. After that, when you line your lips the shape you want, I mean, don't make too big, of course not, but tiny, a little bit bigger. You fill the lips with the liner. Lips, that gives a very good base for the lipstick. And then you just use your lipstick in the top of that. I love these lipsticks that are in a pencil formula. These are fantastic. You actually get the lip liner and lipstick in a one product, and that you line the lips and you fill the lips and you're done. Or if you want really long lasting lipstick, you are going to put the lipstick in top of that. And the good thing is also to get like this kind of compacts that has your favorite colors. These are like these are the nudes. Or if you love the red lipstick, you can get like a compact like this. They are like 6 different reds that you can just mix them together or just use it alone. And lipstick is actually fun play because you can just buy like 2-3 lipsticks like every year and new colors for every season. Let's say for spring, like more pink and more, for fuchsia or more peach color or coral. And then for winter, maybe you want to go more darker lips, like darker, again, it depends of your lip color and your skin color, from brighter reds to the more darker plums. I love on darker skin like dark plum lips. They're gorgeous, yes.
Angela wants to know what's your opinion of stains, lip and brow specifically, that wash off?
I'm sorry, can you please repeat?
What is your opinion of stains, like lip stains,
I'm
brow stains?
not a big fan of lip stains at all. They are so drying. They look amazing at the first 30 minutes, but when they dry, your lips getting really dry looking. So what you need to do then is put a little bit lip balm in the top and just try to moisturize it. But you know what? Stick with this. This is great. These pencils. These
That's
matte
nice.
pencils, they are fantastic. They really, 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 stay on your lips. And a good trick for a long-lasting lip makeup is that you of course moisturize your lips with the lip balm, and after that you put concealer, a little bit concealer on your lip, and then you line your lips. So you get actually a very good base for your lipstick. And then because the lip, sometimes the women's lip color are too bright or too dark, and the lipstick color changes, and you actually want to have that same lip color that that is in a lipstick. So the concealer takes away from your natural lip color. It washes away that, and then the true lipstick color shows.
Love it.
And
I
no, and
wanna,
no lip gloss, not too much lip gloss. Lip gloss, you can put a little bit in the middle, but too much lip gloss, it never looks good, and it goes all around. You have a cup of coffee, it's already on your face.
um, let's go to, because I want to be able to open up for some more questions, but I want to talk. I have a few more questions for you about the book and everything, but
Yes,
let's cover makeup in quarantine too. What do you
absolutely.
suggest with masks? I know all of us, how do we look good? What do we wear with masks? And how do we look good on like a Zoom meeting, for example?
Okay, so with mask, of course, we only see the eyes.
Hmm.
So why don't you use like a kohl eyeliner? And water resistant is a very good one. So it really stays when it's getting like more rainy, or when you go you go to supermarket to buy food and it rains, it stays there. And then also inside liner, the kohl liner, you can really get a really nice eyes, and it doesn't always have to be black color. It could also be dark brown. It could be like a bright oh my goodness, my English, bright blue, not always black. But anyway, so that's a good one. Mascara, I like water resistant mascara, and women always remember, if you have a very straight lashes, to do this. Curl your
Hmm.
lashes, it really opens up your eyes. And then when you curl your lashes, always use water resistant mascara, because the curl stays longer.
Well, speaking of lashes, Vishala asked, what do you think of false lashes for women over 50?
Oh, they're absolutely fine for evening. Yes, and for daytime too, if you use the very short ones. I like the very short ones, because the shortest ones, the individuals, you put them in first you put the mascara, and then you really see when the lashes are separated, you really see where the individual lashes goes with the glue. And yeah, it's great if you I have there, lots of women. I put fake lashes. It looks beautiful. I would not maybe use daytime those very long ones, more because it's too much. And for evening, absolutely, you can
I
go
tried
for it.
those once and I couldn't see outside much.
They're too long.
They were
And then
too long.
the good trick is, of course, the length of the eyes are sometimes too short for the lashes. You have to cut them. And
Okay.
the good thing is to cut the lashes half, and put only the half in the outer corner with eyeliner, and you get amazing cat eye. Let me show you quickly in my book what I did for Sifan. And that was amazing makeup, because she loves the 1950s look. So I just go quickly here. I know we are running out of time soon, but I want to show that. 1 second. So that's Sifan, and I
Oh,
did
I
her.
loved that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Hollywood glamour. So if you're evening makeup, just go for glamour.
I love it.
We all love
Um,
glamour.
well, and then one question I wanted to ask about the book. So we discussed this a little bit, how you have makeovers for 16 women, and of course you do women over 40, but you also cover various races, sizes, ages, lifestyles. How did you come to that decision, and how did you work with these women?
Okay, the whole casting thing was the most important in the book, to find the right women. And I had so many women on my mind already that I wanted to work with. And then, I just wanted to have the biggest variation of women in my book, because it's hard to, we live in a, in a world with this different kind of skin colors, and there are different sizes of women and different personalities, and that's what I show in the book. So it's a modern beauty book for all the women out there, and you will, when you read this book, you will find yourself here, or you maybe not find yourself, but you will try some of the looks for yourself. Oh my goodness, I love this eyeshadow. I never thought this would look good on me, but now I like it. So just be curious always with makeup, because in the end of the day, you will wash it anyway, or you wash it away on your face. It's not a tattoo, it's just the makeup.
Yeah, I love that. That's great advice. And I just love
Love
that.
yourself and love yourself, and
Aw.
yeah, that's important too. It's like, and you deserve makeup. I mean, it's it's just for yourself. It doesn't always to be somebody else. It's just for yourself. Like
That's
you feel
self-care.
yeah, and you feel beautiful, and you want to look the best version of yourself, and be visible. Yes.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so I just wanted to go through some questions. We had a lot of people asking about moisturizers.
Yes.
Can you talk about it, maybe not asking about a specific brand, but maybe some ingredients that a nourishing moisturizer should contain?
Okay, so I
Um,
like the moisturizer. If you don't like too many products, just buy the 24-hour moisturizer. So it goes for daytime and evening. And then, of course, the summertime is seasonal. Like fall and winter, it's the skin gets even more dry. You want to have a more thicker, more nourishing moisturizer. And I can't say any brands names here, but they are there are plenty of them. And then for spring and summertime, you just maybe need just a serum and a sunblock.
okay, I think that's what Jill was asking
Nowadays,
too.
the sunblocks, they also moisturize your skin. I can't say the brand's name again, but they are like amazing sunblocks that actually stay for 8 hours on your skin. But for the moisturizer, yes. And then if the moisturizer is not enough, you put top of the moisturizer the face oil. Always top of the face, top of the moisturizer face oil, because if you put the face oil first and then the moisturizer, the molecules of the face oil is so big that when you put the moisturizer top it doesn't absorb in your skin.
Gotcha.
Face oil secret for very, very dry skin in the end.
Somebody asked about wrinkle creams over the counter that include retinol. Are they really effective, or
Yes,
just
they are. Retinol is a vitamin A cream, absolutely, and only for the nighttime. Don't use daytime, because then at the sunlight and retinol is not a good combination at all. You get irritation. So if you use that, you have to put a sunblock, absolutely. But it's a great night cream, absolutely. If you have a very sensitive skin, maybe it's not a good idea, because you get maybe irritation. Collagen creams are fantastic, and they show in time. After 2-3 weeks, your skin texture becomes a little bit better.
Do you recommend over the counter or retinols, or ones that are prescribed?
I like over the counter. They are like, they penetrate the skin, much deeper.
Okay.
Yes,
So those are just as
absolutely,
good.
yes.
Okay. Should moisturizer include sunscreen, or should those, I'm assuming those should be two different things?
Well, I don't like personally, I don't like creams that have too many things there. Just always use the separate, the separate sunscreen, and it's just better. It's more simple. Let's put the moisturizer and then you put the sunscreen, and I'm like kind of like old school in that way. Yes.
Someone asked, how do you get rid of jowls? Like jowls of this
Okay, here we go. Face massage.
saggy skin
Face
around the
massage. Face massage.
Ooh, oh yeah, your signature.
Yes, my signature. It's called 111 1 2 3 4 5. 111 1 2 3 4 5. 111 1 2 3 4 5. 10 times, twice a day. What face massage does, it stimulates the muscle tone and it brings the oxygen in your blood cells. That is very important. Any cream you put on your face, always massage it. Serums, face creams. And then, of course, all the creams that you put in the face and the face massage, everything is uplifting. Never put never massage your face like this. That's a very typical thing. We put the face cream like this way. No, 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 no. You put it that way. Everything is uplifting. And also the eye area cream with the ring finger, very gently. And then the forehead, 2 fingers, chick, chack, chick, chack, chick, chack, chick.
And apparently this is something that you do for all your clients, right?
I do all the clients. I do it myself for like 20 years. I love it. And then the raindrops in the end. Tap your skin with the fingers. It takes a little practice, but this is great. It really wakes up your face in the morning.
This routine is in the book. If anyone is interested, he's got it in there. You can
I have it there. And if you have puffy eyes in the morning, this wakes it up. Blood circulation, oxygen in the skin, and it really stimulates the muscle tone. It's very important, the face massages for 40+ women, and I have it all here. I have all here. And sometimes I have videos. I do FaceTime or Instagram live with face massages in the morning. So follow me, and you can do face massages with me in the mornings.
Oh, I love it. And then another question. Is it true that you put your concealer after foundation?
Well, you can, but it depends. Let's say that you don't really have too many, you don't have like discoloration on your skin, not that much, and you put the foundation on your skin, and sometimes actually the foundation already covers everything, so you don't need the concealer. You can put it after too. And or you can put it when you use the color corrector and the concealer. Of course, then you put it before the foundation. So I'm very like it depends. Like
there's no rules.
Yeah, that's no. So long it covers, and always remember the blend, the concealer, and the powder in the top.
Do you have time for one more question? I thought this would be a good one just to kind of end on. Someone asked, what's the best makeup advice for the 60+ group? But I think that kind of goes with, makeup advice for everybody too.
Well, keep the skin very, very natural looking. So like you need the tinted moisturizer or lightweight foundation. Or if you don't like any foundation, then just use a little bit concealer. Everybody has something to cover always. So, but I would say the tinted moisturizer, a lightweight foundation, and the color corrector, and now there comes a lot of products there. I know, concealer and a little powder. That's the basic thing for the face if you want to cover something. But most important is the cream blush, mascara, and I would say something on your lips, a lipstick or a lip liner or something. And those 4 things, the most important. And then for the eyewear, may I say quickly about the
yes, we forgot about that.
Oh yes, so some women they don't like to put the brows in the morning. So you can also get a bigger frames that cover the brows and your eyes, because eyewear is already an accessory for your face, and there's so many amazing frames out there, and it really gives you a completely new look. So I would say get a couple of frames, and it really changes your look, and then you can build your makeup around your frames.
Oh my gosh, it really does.
It's a lot of fun. And these are more shady, more sunglass kind of ways. Anyway, yes, it's fun.
I love it. I just wanted to end with this statement from someone who put this in the question box. Not a question, from Hillary. Not a question, but just wanted to say that Riku radiates joy. I could watch him all day. And I wholeheartedly agree. How sweet is that? Another person just said, you're amazing. Thank you, and anxious to get the book. Speaking of, just a reminder, you can click on the link in the chat to purchase Riku's book. I just want to thank you, Riku, so much for sharing your expertise, your craft. This has been a delightful and fun evening.
Thank you for having me. It was amazing. And everybody out there, hello from Santa Monica. One day, I've never been to Ohio. I would love to come to visit there.
We would love to have you.
You have a beautiful, I look online. It's a beautiful library you have there.
Oh, thank you. Well, thank you,
everybody. Have a wonderful fall, and
you too.
And enjoy the book and enjoy makeup and skincare.
That's right, exactly. Good night, everybody.